Hello everybody, from inside China, 400 miles of the original epicenter of the coronavirus in Wuhan. I wanted to show you something here. These blue face masks, matter of fact all face masks really, unless you tighten them really tight about your nose. Take a look what happens when you exhale. See how it fogs up glasses? I love these blue face masks, but that's one of the problems with them, is with glasses. As I told you in one of the previous videos, if you're wearing a KN95 or an N95 mask and you're not wearing a face shield and eye protection, it's kind of like wearing a shirt without pants, because the particle, the 2.5 PM or 3.0 PM particle that's coming at your face, it might not go in your mouth or your nose because you're wearing that mask, but it sure as hell is going into your eyes. So this is the mask of choice for me the whole time of the coronavirus, and I'll tell you why. And a lot of people are going to disagree with me and say, hey, KN95, KN95, N95, N95. But your biggest enemy in the coronavirus, of course, is your hands, as per my former videos. And what this face mask does is every time my face itches, which I still do, it stops me, or it makes me remember that I'm not supposed to touch my face. So that's first and foremost. These masks are fine for your protection. Like I said with the N95s, if you've got an aerosol coming at you and you don't have protective eye gear on, the N95 mask is not going to do much for you, is it? It's going to go right in your eyes. So updates from China. They're letting people out of Wuhan, letting them out of the quarantine. There are no more cases here. I've seen some Yahoo News and some other crap news that say that all the numbers are lying here, but there are people still lining up sick. That's not true. The hospitals are empty. I've been to some hospital areas. The one thing that is happening here is that everyone coming back to China, all of the Chinese people who decided to leave America because the virus is so bad there, and they're seeing the fact that none of the police, none of the National Guard, none of the guards at your living area, in your house gardens, none of them are wearing masks. So they're really afraid. The American culture just does not want to wear a mask. Here in China, there are no more reported cases, but everyone's still wearing masks. Other important thing is that every restaurant, every hotel, every time you go in, they're going to check your temperature to make sure you're not running any kind of fever. So they've got a great handle on it here. I wish everyone the best back in the U.S., but until our government officials have everyone who is interacting with citizens in face masks, gloves, and protective gear, this virus is not going to stop spreading. Unfortunately, you're going to be way beyond the Chinese spread very quickly. Probably by the end of this week, you'll have more than the 80,000 that was here in China, and I don't see a stop in it. Even if you're quarantined, here's the big problem. If you're quarantined and you go out to buy groceries, the fomites are all over everywhere. The Chinese realize that, and if you're wearing a face mask, you're not going to touch your face while you're out shopping. They're not going to get infected. So without face masks, I just don't know what's going to happen. The other thing I wanted to tell you is I'm here at my shipper's place. We have lots of masks here. China is just producing a boatload full every day. The numbers I've heard range from 110 million to 200 million face masks. And that includes KN95s, which are just as good as the N95s. That includes these blue ones. And I've shipped many of them. I probably shipped about 150,000 of these out already. The issue is American logistics. And I completely understand that FedEx is understaffed and overwhelmed. But there should be some priority given to medical goods and safety goods. The idea that someone's iPhone adapter is being put on the same plane as face masks is just insane. So I wish that they could act quickly. I wish they could have a special segment of these are face masks, this is hand sanitizers, this is swabs, this is test kits. They're all here in China and they're all ready to ship, but the logistics, UPS, FedEx, DHL, they're all swamped. I cannot get an answer on any customer service for DHL. The UPS customer service telephone numbers tell me they're not available. That's both in China and in the US. I cannot schedule a next day air pickup. I cannot schedule a 3-day air pickup. So take you into the warehouse here. We'll take a look at some of the masks. Of course, everything that's going to the US has to be FDA. So of course what you're seeing is FDA certified masks. They're not fake. You got the disposable mask here. FDA, this is what, this is 24,000 right here that I'm waiting for a method to ship, waiting for a method to get them out. And these boxes are another 8,000 KN95s. I'm waiting to get them out. So it's not an issue of supply, and China is fine with getting face masks out. It's just that DHL, UPS, and FedEx have not made any sort of plan to handle emergency equipment into the U.S. It should already be there. There's enough masks. There's enough people here buying. There's enough supply. It should already be there. I could ship out 2 or 3 million every day if there was logistics. Right now, first, of course, I'm helping friends and family, finding a way to get small packages out, but larger orders, 4 or 5 ton orders, there's just no way to get them out. So if anybody knows the logistics companies, get to work. Find a way to get this stuff to Americans so that everyone can be wearing a face mask. Because the epidemic won't stop until every American's wearing one of these. And if you're wearing one of these for a week, it's contaminated, it's not helping you. You need one of these to last 1 or 2 days. That's it. Get the face mask to every American. It's just as important as getting money to every American. And this coronavirus will be stopped. Good luck, everybody. Stay safe.